Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video, and here is a top 10 picks to end 2022 for you that I put together. These are items that I think are really, really great to end the year on. Great prices right now on some of these, and you got to stick around for my 10th one. My 10th one is the most important possibly of all, and you're going to want to stick around for that for sure. So let me know in the comment section too if I missed any, because I'm going to go through some ones here that I think are really important and are going to be more important as 2023 kicks in. And you might want to grab some of these now if you want. It's totally up to you. I don't own all of these. There's some that I'm trying to get to. I own a couple of them. Most of them I don't own, and I'm trying to get to them before the end of the year, or at least in early 2023. But my number 10 is the big one that you're going to want to stick around for. So if you do like this video after you watch it, make sure you hit like. And like I said, comment down below and follow me on Twitter. Let's get the conversation going there as well. You know, I will follow you back for sure. And if you want to join my channel as a member, you'll get a drop at NFT because I'm doing some big giveaways to end 2023, and you're going to want to get in on that. So let's get into this, you guys. Top picks to end. Get it now, benefit later. Okay, well, here is the uncommon version of Spider-Man. Now, I've talked about this particular NFT in the past. This is the cheapest of all the Spider-Man FAs, and it's really interesting to me that we still have this thing with uncommons, you know, that are like not as valuable as the commons. This one's got half the editions and it's going for like, you know, around 85 gems, and it's going to look great in the Veveverse hanging from your ceiling. So I would recommend, if you don't have a Spider-Man FA, maybe you want to grab one of these or any of the Spider-Man FAs for sure, because you don't want to be buying when these things start going back up in value. Will this double? This is what I'm thinking. Can it double to at least 160 gems at some point? Obviously, its all-time high is about 1,300 and almost 1,400. So, you know, this is just a great time to pick a Spider-Man NFT. And he hangs there. So that's one. That's the first one for you. Second one is the Bat Signal. Now, this one is really interesting. It started out with no animation. Then they added a little on-off light switch, basically. But here's the thing. If you're listening to what David and Dan and all of them are saying, this will light up in the Veveverse and shine on your wall. And I know that everyone's going to want to have one of these. I know that I own one for sure. I minted one, you know, even before I knew this, but like this is going to shine on the wall like a spotlight. So, you know, once we get to the Veveverse, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to want to have one of these. There's only 888 of them, and you can pick one up now for 19 gems. I just think it's an absolute no-brainer just to have one, but up to you. You do whatever you want for sure. Now, as we talk about the Veveverse, here's my number 3 pick, okay? So these are unbelievable, okay? So what I'm talking about here, there's only 2,222 of these, okay? This is the Dragon Girl. Now, the thing about these is that when people start to decorate their Veveverse and their home space, they're going to want really high-end, beautiful pieces that are kind of standing there and they're going to be able to use. And these are great examples right here. This is 169 for a secret rare right now. All-time high of this one's about 2,300, all right? But this is going to be a great display item. So this is also what I wanted to throw this in here for, is if you don't like this one, start thinking about these display items in the Veveverse that people are going to want to go after. These great art pieces, these great kind of statues, they are going to become quite sought after, I think, once the vaults, once our home, you know, Veveverse gets unlocked in early 2023, you know, and the Vaultaholics get in there. These are going to be really interesting pieces for sure. So I wanted to throw this on my list as well. Just food for thought for you. Now, number 4 for me is the ultra rare Spider Amazing Fantasy 15. Now, I don't have this one, and I've been trying to get to this one. And this one's actually come down to just under 900 gems, and it's kind of floating in there. Every now and again, you'll see one drop under 800, just a quick one right there to grab. So I am really going to try to get this by the end of the year. You know, I have tons of the other ones. You know, I don't have the secret rare, but I have lots of the other rare. I do not have the ultra rare. This to me is a great, it's only 500 of them. So, you know, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get to the secret rare, but the ultra rare is the next best. So that's number 4 on my list for you. Number 5. Okay, so I'm not sure if there's any other better time to be buying Marvel Comics 1. The commons at 50 gems. Okay, and the all-time high is 760. So does anybody think that this won't go back up to at least 100 one day? I mean, I personally think it will. Just my opinion for sure. But this might be good time. Here's the crazy part. I actually don't even own one of these right now. So I'm going to definitely be buying one or two. I saw them go down under 50, I'm actually, the reason I don't own one is because I'm looking for a 4-digit or a 3-digit on this one in terms of the mint number. So I'm holding out for one of those to drop on the floor. But eventually, I'm just going to have to grab a couple again, just to make sure I have them at this price level. But I'm looking for a 4 or 3-digit somewhere near the floor, and hopefully someone will be able to drop it there, and maybe I'll be quick enough to snag it. But this is a no-brainer for sure if you don't have one, right? Anyway, here is number 6. Now, this is the Season 1 Batman. This is the Joe version right here, and this one's going for 115 gems. Now, the reason I'm bringing this one up, and I'm also going to show you number 7, which is the Becky Cloonan. These are from Series 1, the first set on Veve. Now, they have talked about in the last community update that they're going to be rewarding set holders and stuff like that. Now, what else would you reward other than the first ever set on Veve, which is the Batman? So I have Todd, and I don't have Rizzo, and I actually don't have either of these two, but these are on my hit list. And then eventually I'll be able to hopefully get the Rizzo and complete that initial set, because there is rumors, and this is just rumors and speculation and all that kind of stuff, nothing from Veve, but the blue Todd might come. Maybe it'll be airdropped to people who own this original set. So I think it's a no-brainer to get this set eventually. If you can get your hands on it, you can pick up this one for 115. There's only 5,500 of them. It's an absolute joke. And you can pick up the Becky Cloonan for 242. And then, of course, if you don't have a Todd or a Rizzo, those are the hard ones to get at. But the Rizzo's only like 2,200 as well. So I could have that one right here. But I wanted to kind of put these two together as absolute no-brainers for me. Anyway, let me know what you think about that. Number 8 is the Flying DeLorean. Now, we're going to have games and races and all sorts of stuff in the Veveverse. So even if it's not the Flying DeLorean here, maybe it's another car. I actually bought the regular DeLorean as well. I bought this one because I'm preparing for those, that kind of stuff that's going to happen in the Veveverse. This was only at 64 gems. There's only 5,880 of them. Once we get into that Veveverse, which is happening, it's coming this next year here, people are going to want this one to be flying around, and any other cars that come as well, right? Stick around for number 10. I'm telling you, you're going to want to stick around for that. My number 10 on my list right here. But anyway, like I said, this is going to be one that I think people are going to want, and the other cars as well. The kit cars, like 30-something gems. I think it's really great to at least have one in your collection. If you don't already, then you can drive around. But why not this one? You can fly. So I definitely picked one of these up, and I just have the one. You're not going to see me selling it or anything. I just wanted to grab one, and if everybody grabs one, then these don't exist on the market anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just preparing for that coming up. Now, number 9 is Miles Morales, and this is obviously his rare version. I do not have this one as well. I have the ultra rare. I don't have the secret rare. I'm definitely looking to pick this one up. Sitting at 319 gems right now, and I think this is only going to slowly either go up over time, the most powerful in the app. Now, this could come down a little bit. I hope it drops back under 300 again, because it did for a while. I didn't pick it up there, so I'm kind of looking at this one. By the end of the year, I really want to grab one of these. I mean, I probably would never get to that secret rare, but you never know. But at least if I can have the rare and the ultra rare, that would be great. I have the ultra rare already. I do not have this one, so I'm looking to pick it up. Now, my number 10, okay, on the list is not something I usually do. And this is not even buying anything at all in the market. This is planning to save some gems for Lambo, which is coming. This is my 10th pick right here. So think ahead, because early 2023, Lambo is going to come, and there's going to be 4 colorways of it. We don't know the price. We don't know how many editions. But I am producing a Lambo video very shortly here to explain a little bit more about it and give you some predictions. We'll see what happens. But this is my 10th on here, and might be my most important. Plan some gems for Lambo. If you want to talk about racing in there, you definitely want to have a Lambo in the Veveverse. And if they do it, they're going to obviously do it, in my opinion, super scarce, right? So anyway, let me know what you think of my top 10 here. Did I miss any? Put them in the comments section below. I hope you have a great end of the year. I'll see you in the next video. Happy collecting.